Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Kotetsu here, and welcome to my very first episode of Top 10 Fails. And instead of explaining all the stuff after the episode, I thought I would get it over with and explain it in the beginning of the episode. So first things first, I want to thank everyone for sending a clip last week. I managed to get 10 clips, so I wasn't really expecting to be able to record an episode this early in time, so I do want to thank everyone who sent a clip. You will be able to find every single one of these people in the description of this video, so if you want to go check any of them out, like, the link will be there. And also, if you want to send a clip for next week's episode of Top 10 Fails, you can do so on my Skype, which is exactly the same as my Twitter and my YouTube name, with just KotetsuStunting with no spaces, and that's pretty much how you can find me. And yeah, let's get into the fails. So the first fail we have here was hit by Private Green, and ironically he has a green Akuchu, but anyway, he's just doing some wheelies on the highway. He's going to go off of the same bump that Network 8 went off on his stunt, so he's just going to go down here from the freeway, and he's eventually going to get his finally wheelie, and he's going to get a huge bump, and he's going to glide for a little bit, and he sees this little mini precision over here. He's going to go for it, and he almost hits it, but unfortunately he was a little bit off. In the number 9 spot, we have Extreme Bonk, and he unfortunately is using Slipstream for this clip, but that doesn't make the clip any less funny. But anyway, he's just doing some wheelies, and he goes off of a classic bump that people go off of, and he's eventually going to catch up to his friend and get some Slipstream off of him. And then he does a tremendous Slipstream, and he gets some air, and then he eventually makes his way over here and tries to land on this tower, and he gets really close to sticking it. But unfortunately, he doesn't get close at the very end, and the way he falls off is also pretty hilarious. In the number 8 spot, we got CloudSync HD back at it again with an Xbox 360 quality clip. He almost lands his precision, but he doesn't get that close. Dun dun dun. In the number 7 spot, we got the Evolve Stunting legend, no other than Albert Beck. And he makes his way over this plane over here. You guys are going to see what this is all about in a second. He pretty much has a 10k bounty on him, and someone goes to collect it, and he eventually is gonna, the guy gets really close to him, and then he goes like on top of this guy, and as soon as he gets up, he gets all of his money back. Really weird clip. Thanks Albert Beck for sending this in. This is really original, and I wasn't really expecting this either. Weird clip. And in the number 6 spot, we got Hotbird YT here, back at it again with another really low quality clip in terms of like recording quality. I'm not talking about the actual quality. But anyway, he goes off of this ramp right here, and he gets a pretty good glide. You know, you think he's going to hit the stunt, you think he's going to hit it, but nope, he somehow bounces out and doesn't end up hitting the stunt. You know, if this happened to me, I'd probably break my controller. And in the number 5 spot, we got Unknown Stunter here, and he's using his Akuchu. Again, another last gen clip. I'm really surprised how many last gen clips I got, but anyway, it doesn't matter. He's going to go off the Marston bump. He's going to go off super high in the air. You think he's going to hit it. There's no way he could possibly screw up, and he somehow screwed up. And in the number 4 spot, we got the Weeaboo Kid here, also known as Pandas, and he's on his Baddie 801 right now. And he's doing some wheelies, and he's getting closer to this dirt hill. He's going to go off of it. He has a really good chance of hitting this precision, and is he going to do it? And at first, you think he hit it, but at the end, he gets denied. It looks really painful. Sorry, man. And in the number 3 spot, we got a hilarious clip from no other than Hilarious Stunting, no pun intended. Anyway, he's playing as Franklin right now, and he just exits a store as usual. Nothing fishy going on. He goes inside of his nice car right here, and he just sits for a little bit. And you gotta see what happens here. This is pretty crazy what actually ends up happening. And this proves that the GTA 5 cop system is not only broken, but it's also racist. But anyway, you guys are going to see what happens right here. He's pretty much just sitting in this car. There's German on his phone because this guy's German. But the girl actually in the front of the store actually ends up calling the cops. And in a second, he actually somehow gets a wand level. Wow, nice job GTA 5. And in second place, we got Elite Vipers over here on the BMX. He goes under the Liberator, and he does a little wall ride, and he goes over here. He really tries to stick it on here. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? And he just slides off at the last minute, very unfortunately. And in the number 1 spot, we have Razor here, and he sent an amazing PC fail that I just had to put as number 1 because, first of all, it's on PC, so it's good quality, and it was in the snow. Snow clips are very rare, and this was also a very funny fail. So he goes off this bump right here, and it doesn't really look like he's going that fast at first, but he gets a lot of speed, and you think he's gonna make it, and he ends up barely not making it. And he somehow survives on the way in the parking garage. Really sucks for him. That would have been a good stunt. Anyway, guys, that wraps up the first episode of GTA 5 Top 10 Fails. Now, if you enjoy this video at any point in time, make sure to drop a like on it because it does help a lot. And also, be sure to subscribe to my channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe, Kotetsu. Out.